Alright, welcome back, guys, for some more K2V2, and we're going to set us up a little train station here. We got to make sure that we have enough room here. Yeah, like that. Alright, so that should work fine. We got all of that stuff we were working on done. We can get solar power done. And we probably should go ahead and get our modular and the portable solar panel and all of these little things in there as well, and bulk inserters. None of this is going to be able to be done until we actually get the advanced circuits done, but we can at least get them. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. So we're setting up getting steel and iron onto this here to deliver down here for our explosives. And it would actually be best if they could come around this way. So we need to make sure, and yes, I forgot again. Yes, we got to make sure that we have this able to come up like this. It's a little higher up in there than what I had wanted it to be, but it's all right because this area is not going to be used for anything else, I don't think. Other than if we have to bring those down, and I'm kind of planning on offloading that to somewhere else. All right, so that takes care of that. Except this is actually wrong. We actually need this to come down and connect here, because we want them to come in through here and then come out here. All right, so that takes care of that. And then we can just put that there. And that goes there. And that gives us plenty of room. And let's get that goes there. We don't need anything on the bottom. So then this there and there, and that takes care of that. All right, so this is going to be this is going to be um, I guess it works. All right, so put that there, that there, and now I want to look at Cliff Explosives is going to take 1 grenade and 1 barrel. Barrel takes 1 steel. Grenade takes 5 iron. So we need a 5-to-1 ratio here. So if we do that, and then we do 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, is it possible? No, I wanted to copy what I had there. But that's basically what we need right there, is a 1-to-5 ratio. So I'm going to, well, wait a minute. If it's 1-to-5, can I do this in any other way? What if we do this? Read train. Bleh. Read the content. So enable, disable, and we're gonna say how many can we hold in here? 20, 30, 40. So if we do 2, 4, 6, 6 sets, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we do 600 steel, and we do, well, 1200 steel. So let's make one of these. I don't know if this is going to be right, though. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be right. So let me go grab some inserters. Also need to make a few of these. And while we're here, let's grab some belt shit we're a little low on. Okay, so we'll do that. Set all of these. What is your problem? set all of these to iron. So we want it to disable if iron is greater than 10, 20, 30, 6,000. And then we'll set one over here. That'll be for the steel. And we'll tell this one for steel disable, and this one's going to be 600. I think I got this right. Not 60, 600. Okay. Now hook that up. Run it up there. That'll get all of that taken care of. And then for steel, we have it running right here. This will be nice and easy to hook up. And then iron we have over here. And I think we'll just run it right through here. Oh, forgot. This is the red belt. And we're going to force feed it a whole bunch. That's supposed to stop at 600. There's 600 in there. Why is that not stopping? Oops. Greater than. Oh shit. Fighters are starting. Alright, so they're coming in up there. Alright, do I have any... Yeah, I hear you breaking the wall. I never did make my car either. I was going to and I forgot. But I think it needs fuel anyways. I think in here it doesn't run on fuel or on coal. So now I gotta be careful that these idiots aren't making a nest somewhere that I'm gonna have to deal with. Because I'm assuming as far up as they're coming in, that they're not coming in for pollution. They're coming in for expansion. Yep, right there they are. Yeah, you bitches ain't setting up no nest in here. That shit ain't happening. Holy crap, you guys are trying to expand with that? You have, like, nothing. Why were you trying to expand into my area? Yours is just a baby area. Get your shit straight before you come fucking with me. You ain't even got a worm. How you living? This is like biter projects, man. What the fuck? I live in a trailer and I can talk shit about this. And now it's worse. Alright, do I have any? Yeah. Fix this shit. Alright. Let's run our asses back over here. Slowly. So I'm actually going to pause for a second. Alright, made it back over here. So let's get this finished up. We got to set up the fuel stop eventually. But since we have coal coming into this, I don't know, we really want to use coke, don't we? Let's look and see. I'm pretty sure it has an advantage for trains as well. So coke says fuel value is 10, which we've already figured that it is better to use coke than fuel. Pollution is 225. Vehicle acceleration is 60%. Top speed is 70%. Where if we're using coal, which I don't have any on me, and you can't look it up in here. But I can look it up in here. So it's 50 and 60. So coke is going to be 10% better. Now, eventually, we're going to have fuel, which either you can't use in a train or it does literally nothing for a train. And I'm assuming you just can't use it. So that's not going to matter. So, yeah, we definitely want to use coke in our train. And we have coke coming down right here. Now, like I said, eventually I want to set up a fuel stop. But there's no reason why right now we don't just do this. Since this is literally our only train right now, we can just run this across here. We don't have to do the intercept thing. Don't get me wrong, it's fun setting up the intercept thing. but we really don't need to for this single train route at the moment. Now, another way we could have done this that I wouldn't have had to have filtered stuff on the other end, which might have actually been a bit smarter to do, would have been do one train with iron, one with steel, and just limit the steel one down excessively. Now, why are we getting... Oh. That's why we're getting so little iron. Alright, so we definitely need to get the other iron thing set up. Why? Why did you just shoot the train? What did the train ever do to you, moron? You hit enter to get in, not space. Alright, so let's run down here. And we're going to put our chemical stuff here. So I'm thinking we just do this here. And we'll have this for where we pick up and drop off. We have this whole big area that we can mess with. And we can literally just run this all the way up. We don't want things going through here, though. So maybe it's a bad idea to reconnect it. But I'm just thinking that we can do this. That is a little rough of a place to put that. Wait a minute, is that even right? Hold on, I don't know if that's right. I'm horrible with directions, by the way. In case anybody hasn't figured that out yet. Alright, let's go ahead and get both of these done and the module thing. That's going to unload a whole lot of crap on us. And then I'm just going to do these two and the gas burner. And then we're basically done with research for a little while. So we get caught up with what we've actually done, because I don't want to get lost and forget that I researched something. Okay, so this is going this direction. And our trains are running. Yeah, I don't know why that shows both sides there. So it should be this way. So we actually need this to go this way. And then this one to go there. Okay, now start switching out our end posts. Okay. So that takes care of all that. Again, seriously, stop shooting the train. Okay, so we need. Can we move this? Yeah, to there. And we're definitely going to put one of those. So now this will be the explosives area parts drop off. So now we can set this to that. Well, why the hell did we pick that one? Pick up first, then drop off, and I think we're going to do circuit condition for the, no, not that one. For the drop off, I think we're going to do circuit condition. And the pickup, I'm thinking inactivity. Yeah, I'm thinking 5 seconds of inactivity. It takes off. Because it should only be there to fill. And everything should be there to fill it. So now we send this here. That'll go right there where it's supposed to be. And we need to make sure we remember to do this. And just in case, also like to do that. Not that we're going to have a second train here. All right, so now we're going to have to filter these out. And what we'll do is we'll just have this one do the steel, and then we'll have all the rest of them not do steel. That's not what I meant to do. I don't know how I actually did that. There we go. I could have done do iron, but I just, for some reason, wanted to do a blacklist. All right. It works. Don't ask me. I don't really know. I just work here. Yeah, figures I had the wrong one. Alright, so that takes care of all of that. Now we can, although I'm doing this really stupidly, because they should be offloading into, hello, give me some of the steel back, asshole. They should be offloading into these. Okay, so that gives us our iron and our steel, and that will get us what we need to make our cliff explosives. So now, let's go ahead and we need grenades, barrels, cliff explosives. And how many do we, it's just one of each, right? Yeah, it's literally 1 to 1. So we can do barrel here, do grenade here, and then cliff explosives here. And we can just have steel come in to here. We're going to have the iron come in to the back side because all it needs is those two things. So that goes there, that goes there. This goes here. Put one of each of them there. And then we can have this offload into a box right here, set to 2 stacks. And then we have our explosives. Nobody tell Junior I have explosives, alright? Okay, that takes care of that. Now we just need to run a little bit of power. I'm just going to drop power right here. And that one takes care of all of them. And once a grenade gets made, the grenade is going to be the slow part of this. But I'm assuming that we can make another grenade in the amount of time it takes to make. Yeah. So it's going to be just about perfect. So there we go. We have cliff explosives. So now we can start blasting this crap out of here and open up more room for us to do more of our chemistry stuff. We still need to relocate this wall down at least to here, but I'm thinking we're gonna go probably for now just here and run that across. So I need to get that done. But now we have our cliff explosives and we have more biters coming in over on this side now. So I'm going to go deal with those. I hope you guys enjoyed. And next time we can start setting up making the yeah, we can probably look at red circuits next. No, we got to start making plastic. I'm probably going to have a stream tonight. This is Friday right now. So Friday night, I will probably do a Patreon stream setting up the rest of the stuff for the trains and working on some of that stuff. Really? Just one guy? That's all you sent was one guy. Oh, but you guys ain't messing around out here. Okay, so are you guys actually... Yeah. You're getting hit by pollution. And I don't have a lot of bullets. And you are a lot of guys. So we're going to have to do some bullet things. So I'm going to leave you guys here. I'm just going to leave those sit there for right now. And we'll deal with this in the live stream. So, hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.